Hello, everybody. Welcome on into baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. I'm Sean. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball here on the channel. In the show today, we are starting a 4-game set against the Los Angeles Angels. Yeah, that's the correct team. Boy, I might be more tired than I realized. Yusei Kikuchi is 10-8 with a 4.11 ERA, taking on Logan Gilbert, 17-3 with a 2.04 ERA. Let's jump into today's game, coming off a tough series win against the St. Louis Cardinals. This was a homestand I thought we would breeze through a little bit better, but we had trouble with that Cardinals pitching staff. And now we get a 4-game set against the Angels that I am not looking forward to, because by game 4, by Sunday, I'm going to be real tired of this team. Let's get Polanco some rest here. It's a lefty starting pitcher. So how do we want to do this? We can put Bliss in. Actually, having Dylan Moore here is helpful. Yeah, I don't love him lefty. Except for we don't have... Bliss must be at third. Yeah, Bliss is at third. Except for Donovan Solano can be at third. He's back. He's in... Well, I guess he's just down regardless, because he doesn't have the injury bandage thing up in the corner, so 61 overall compared to... Well, we're putting Bliss in the game anyway, so it's fine. And then who's our best option? Actually, here, we'll do this, and then we will flip Seiya and Robles, because we want Seiya's tick better speed. It's about 7 points better, but that's helpful. I actually kind of like this lineup here. I know Suzuki's a little bit lower, but Robles in the 1, Julio in the 3, Solano's a great 2 spot. And we're good. We only have the one lefty-lefty matchup. Okay. It's been some funky lineups, but we're making it work. Like I said, baseball every day, 6 p.m. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe if you'd like more. I appreciate it.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. The show brings you game 1.
Almost didn't get my thumbnail.
It's the Los
Jorge
Angeles
Soler
Angels
is hitting
taking on the
420 over his
Seattle
last
Mariners.
13 games. Logan Gilbert looking for his 9th straight win on the mound. George Kirby, a big game on the mound in a win versus the Cardinals. Starting pitching over the last 8 games, a 1.48 ERA for the Mariners in 54.2 innings pitched. 54 strikeouts. So we're averaging a strikeout an inning. It just doesn't feel like that at times. I think it's a little more up and down. We're 6-1 over our last 7 games, and we are looking to continue our dominance over the Angels. We take a look around the league. Phillies win at extra innings versus the Mets. Torkelson breaks out of a 1-for-17 slump with a 2-hit performance versus the Yankees. Santander snaps an 0-for-22 with a 2-hit performance versus the Astros. Hunter Brown fires 8 innings, a 1-hit ball in a win versus the Blue Jays. Brandon Lowe smashes 3 home runs in a win versus the White Sox. Chase DeLauder breaks out of a 1-for-19 with a 2-hit performance versus the Royals. Kirby leads the AL in wins with 22. Ozuna, looking for his first MVP award, collects his 38th home run. That leads the National League, and that was part of a 6 RBI day in a win versus the Cubs. Pete Alonso goes 5-for-5 in a loss to the Phillies, and Hunter Green hurls a complete game shutout versus the Padres. Those last couple, pretty impressive because those teams are both good. Here's a very quick look at your farm report.
First pitch coming your way next.
As we are getting set for game 147. It is indeed game 147.
Just about set to go. Our starter in this one
is
Logan Gilbert.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what
Phillies all over the Mets
And
today.
now
Just going to look and
Newman.
see. All right, come on there, Toronto. Kind of a miracle win for the Blue Jays yesterday, as I am recording this.
Swinging a foul straight
We
back.
don't really want that, Newman.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
We're going to need to be aware of that when we're batting, but we kind of need it when we're pitching, so it's a Bit of a double-edged sword.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Oh, that's... You know what? We'll step off. We'll step off. That's not actually the pitch I wanted to throw. I wanted to throw the fastball high and outside.
Fights that one away, and the
okay,
count
Newman.
remains 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
We leave that one a little up in the zone.
You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit.
That's not the worst pitch. Obviously, it didn't go where I wanted it to go.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
We had 2 home run performance from Randy Arozarena the other day. Looking for our 3rd player to hit 40 potentially today.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. Angels nothing, Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, Boog, a lot of pitchers come into spring training with one goal, and that's to make 30 starts or more on the season. Well, here he is, reaching that milestone. Just impressive.
Teams with multiple 40 home run sluggers. The 1997 and 1996 Colorado Rockies. The 1973 Atlanta Braves. Those are the only teams that have had 3. We can join elite company.
Victor
There's a slider low. 1-0 final. Toronto over Houston in our game, or our world. 98 on a fastball, a slider at 90, a 12-6 curve at 85, circle change at 89.
Swing and a miss.
Gotta slow down on this a little bit. He has a bit of a funky windup. He was a Mariner for a little bit. Drops in that 12-6 curve.
Fly ball to right.
Under the fastball. A little unfortunate that was the 4th pitch he threw.
There's one down.
Okay.
And now we check out the
We didn't bat particularly well. We had one good string, like a back-to-back home runs, but other than that, we did not see the ball well against the St. Louis Cardinals. They were missing one of our power pieces in Luke Raley, who was out for a couple months with a shoulder injury. And then you think, but Sean, there's only like 2 weeks left. Exactly.
We'll see how it goes in this one.
That's just too aggressive.
At the plate now as he chases after that one. 1 out, base is empty.
There we go.
That's a ball.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Now time called at the plate.
Him not throwing that fastball early in the counts is going to give me a lot of trouble if he continues.
This to center field, and it falls. So they get
his windup is also a little funky. We've never seen it from this angle before, unless we faced him in Toronto last year, or I forget exactly where he played. But
and guys like that,
there is a possibility that we missed him
holes because of that bat being
Both
on
times we
plane.
played
And even
Toronto.
when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Yeah, that's
That
fouled
is
off.
just not.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the
Take a
fastball.
timeout.
Slightly
This is so
elevated.
frustrating.
He's having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, that's
One
too
ball,
high.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away. Hit in the air, left field.
We golfed it.
Moniak hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Worm burner into the
Okay,
outfield
I'll
for
take
a
it.
knock. They stopped the lead runner at second.
Didn't
Now
adjust
2
as
on
low
with 2
or kind of give
outs.
up on that pitch a little bit earlier, but that we were on top of it. We've been
And
under it a
stepping in
couple
for
of
the
times.
Mariners, Seiya Suzuki.
Golfing it into outs.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. That's hard hit on the line.
That is unfortunate. Darn.
Makes the grab.
Seiya.
And that is the third out
That's
of
right
the
what we
inning.
want. It's
Mariners leave a
perfect.
couple, scoreless
It's a good
after
piece
1.
of contact, but it's just an out. Okay, we get a couple of hits, but no runs on it. Strand a runner at second with 2 outs.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now
for
the
the
DH,
the
Jorge
designated
Soler.
hitter, Jorge Soler.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reason,
Hopefully we can
plays
figure out a
better on the
lineup that we
road,
can
and
do
that should
some
help him
damage
here
with in the
today.
postseason. I am a little concerned with it.
And a first pitch fastball.
Braley is a huge
in
piece
for a
of it.
strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball?
That's a ball.
Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Edging his zone for a strike. Now 1-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the
There
lines.
we go.
High cheese for strike 3.
Ratchet it up and just blow it right by him.
And just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hard hit left side. On
Get
the
there.
first. 2 up, 2
Nice
down
job,
at the top of
Bliss.
the second.
Batting sixth, the third.
If they do bring in some righty pitchers, we can sub Bliss
Two out,
out
space is empty.
and
Here
just
comes
kind of
Yoan
deal with the
Moncada.
consequences if they end up throwing up another lefty. We'll have to keep an eye on that, though.
5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make
Come
him
on.
uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Good job to fight that one off. And a
Oh
swing and a
my
miss. Down
goodness!
on
Thank
strikes.
God
And good
that was a
work there as he
strikeout.
gets a
That was
1-2-3.
not where I
Angels go
wanted that
quietly
fastball.
there. We'll go to the
I wanted
bottom
that
of the
nice and
second.
high,
No
nice and
score.
tight in that corner, and instead that one leaked and dropped over the plate. Gross.
Ready to go for the last
Leading
half
off
of the inning.
for the
Now it's
Mariners,
Randy
the left
Arozarena.
fielder,
Well, in
Randy.
their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Kikuchi back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Damn. 12-6 curve on the outside corner. We have not been getting those calls over the last couple of games, so I guess good to see that come back into play a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2.
Got me with a 12-6 curve. Did he not throw a fastball in that last
curveball? Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
That's way outside, and that is ball one. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
In the air, left field, down the line.
Foul?
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ground
Get through. Nice job. Way to go, Bliss.
So a man aboard now.
Wasn't necessarily a bad swing, but hey, we take advantage of the extra pitch there. And they didn't give the pitcher the animation of like, oh, I magically have the ball.
He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Dylan Moore. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Really willing to work low in the zone.
Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
This one in the air.
That 12-6 curve, it just didn't dive as much as we wanted. Under it again. We've seen Kikuchi a little all over the place.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Shenton in his second season, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Kick swing, and he went
way too early.
And the count is 1-1. Bliss off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. Bliss back in on a dive. The 1-1. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Willing to take that strike. Nice job, Ryan Bliss. His 3rd stolen base of the season. 4-seam right at the bottom of the zone.
2 outs.
And we swung through it anyway. That was a terrible.
And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
It's okay. It's okay. We just have to stay calm. These teams are not particularly good, and I just can't imagine that the guys are rated super highly and they're just their location or control. Something is all over the map, and I hate it. Something is making them throw it all over the map. We've pitched 29 innings to an under 2 ERA. 6.8 hits a game is brutal, or per 9. 19 strikeouts is a very low number.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Was that 6? 6 strikeouts a game. That's not a lot.
Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki on the move. They got it for out number 2.
That was a bad pitch. That was a much worse pitch than I realized it was going to be.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Okay. That's all right.
A risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Newman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck.
Yeah, threw that one poorly.
That one is gone.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right.
He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season.
We struggled
It's
with Newman in that
2-0.
first at-bat. He got a hit, and now he has the no-doubt home run. That was a slider that we left over the plate, and we just weren't in a rhythm. All of a sudden, the zone is tightened up a little bit here in this inning, which has been kind of frustrating. He only has 31 power.
Nobody on. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. There's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. In plenty of time to first.
Hey, that's all right.
That's the 3rd
We'll go
out.
get him. We'll get him next time.
2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Robles.
Get the bats back up there.
I know it's a terrible swing. I know I should have hit the button, but what the fuck?
Inside, and the count is 1-2. Swing at a ball.
We are golfing fastball after fastball after fastball. It is getting a little frustrating. I know that one ran inside.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Okay, we're starting to get a little annoyed.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
There we go. Come on. Focus in here.
Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall.
Okay.
And he's got a double.
Finally, we're able to get something out into the field.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cal Raleigh digs in now. This one
no
foul ground
fucking way.
And that is that.
Oh my God.
Mariners leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
His pitch mix is that fastball has like a little bit more zip on the ride through the zone keeps getting me. And he's mixing his pitches very well. That's our big problem right now, is not being able to identify it. He's leaving some stuff that's like hittable here or there, but we're not looking for it because you're not anticipating those pitches in those locations. And the fastball is staying low in the zone. Some of the movement pitches are staying up in the zone. It's just been a little frustrating, but
he was a strikeout victim his first
we can get to him. We might need to try and see some more pitches out of him. Maybe that's the problem.
Here's something cool.
Something that we actually did pretty well against St. Louis was drive their pitch counts up in the first inning, even if we didn't score. I think it was one time we did get blanked. It must have been that first game, but we still worked a couple of walks. We saw a lot of pitches.
We were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place.
That's pretty frustrating.
Scenery from center
Seems like
field
that's
that
what
I
a strike
always
call
enjoyed playing
before.
here.
And there's a foul
And of
ball.
course, they get one popped up, and we can't get to it.
Hit on the ground to short. Bliss. Slinging it to first in time.
The catcher,
Logan
number
O'Hoppe
14,
will hit
Logan
next.
O'Hoppe.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3.
Okay, good bounce back
but
there.
They're on top 2-0.
We have 4 hits in this game already, but we're just not able to push them around.
Welcome back. Let's
Way
check
to
out
go.
what's been
Well done,
happening of
Mariners.
late.
The
Really
right
been
fielder.
playing
8-2.
Yeah.
Been playing pretty well. That Braves series real tight. The third game got a little funky. Lost to the Rays 2-0.
And misses
Ball, that's
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There we go. Okay, Seiya. Seiya had good contact. Aside from that, before that Julio double, it was the best contact so far.
Get 2 strikes on you, just got to
Hey, let's
The left fielder.
see if we can get something moving here.
Up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. That's inside.
Ball 1.
He's yanking some pitches here.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah, not.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Oh.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
There goes the runner. Got him swinging.
Oh boy, not a strike. I'm not throwing him out.
Throw to second. Ow!
Right there trying to
Now
avoid that
batter.
ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
And the batter now, Ryan Bliss. Foul ball. The Angels leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's just a bad swing.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And the pitch
There
is
we go.
outside.
There we
Ball
go.
1.
It's outside.
Ground ball left side. To first,
He's out.
and he has thrown 4 shutout.
We are really
innings.
having trouble with this,
Nobody left for
with
Seattle.
Yusei
They're still
Kikuchi.
down. It's 2-0.
This is a bit of a funky lineup.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
the
It's okay.
pitcher's
It's all right.
duel so far. Here's how
It's
the
one bad
starters
pitch
have
that we
performed
gave
to
up.
this
It's
point.
pretty frustrating. He has the zeros where we want him. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts for each side. We've given up 3 hits, 2 runs on the home run. 4 innings for each side.
Gilbert back to work. And there's the strike. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. That one to first. Shenton tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch.
Fuck you.
Bases empty.
His zone's been, it was loose for 2 innings. And he's decided to tighten it up. That's so fucking irritating.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to him. To get some
we gave him the one
board.
opportunity in the 1 inning. It was a slider that we left over the heart of the plate, and then
So digging in, Mickey Moniak.
it wasn't coming back.
That's in there.
That is a horrible splitter.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
We're using that fastball pretty okay, I think. Just a little slider, a little splitter, and then try to zip the fastball past him.
Goes down looking.
And that splitter stayed up a little bit more than I wanted it to, but we are able to get the strike call.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting.
Oh God, we can't look at this. These numbers are so bad. We can't be this bad against this team. Uh-oh. It's okay though. We have an opportunity. We can do it. We can do this. We just gotta.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't
too
exactly
late.
been hitting the ball gap to
Well,
get
so
out
what's the
park.
difference
That
here?
makes it
Slider
really
tops out at
difficult to
90 and the
generate
four
runs.
seams at 98. It's not as bad as you would think, and that was a 94 mile an hour fastball.
And out number 1 on the grab.
We're just not confident in our swings
Up
here.
next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The M's down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
We have him in
And 1 and
the
2.
caution, and that I think it is one of the things now that it's happening. It's kind of vaguely clicking that Kikuchi didn't have the most stamina.
The pitch. Swings through
Late
it,
on the
and that's a
fastball.
strikeout.
Man, he's throwing it so well. We are just not seeing it.
Here's Victor Robles. Both 2 in this.
Too late
one.
on a 94 mile an hour fastball, probably after we're looking at a slider.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I think the
1-0.
key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should
That
be
is
lined up
unfortunate.
good
That's
enough to
late
get
and
to
that's
the
an
finish
out.
line.
Noda makes
Okay.
the play.
All right.
And that'll do it.
This might be a game that we flush, that we've had some of these funky games before where we just can't get on the ball. That was kind of game 1 of the Cardinals series,
Let's check out the latest
where we were just under and on top of everything that was coming our way. But we're a bloop and a blast away from tying it.
1-1.
I do think that there's been enough lineup funk over the last
Man, that's just
4
a nasty
games since that
splitter.
Atlanta
Bottom
series
falls out of it.
specifically
You don't see a lot of guys throw that these
that
days,
I
but
think
tell
has
you what,
really
he's got
given
good
us trouble because we're just not in a good rhythm. And then Rayleigh going down hasn't been helpful because even
high.
with Rayleigh, we're still guaranteed a lefty-lefty matchup because both those guys play first base. But I feel like I understand how they want to pitch Rayleigh. How did that get through his legs?
Into the outfield base hit.
I understand how they want to pitch Rayleigh high and tight, and we're able to get to that from time to time. With Shenton, I'm not nearly as confident, and we don't have as many at-bats because he's typically the designated hitter. So when it's a lefty starter, they flip the lineup around a little bit.
Kevin Newman, earlier, is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball.
But even beyond that, we've had guys kind of in and out of the lineup. As we take a look at Kevin Newman's two-run home run. Zoom in on the dumper. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see this asshole's fucking... I can't get the ball past this guy.
Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Kevin Newman's 3 for 3 today.
For that at bat, he really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Shanoa up to bat next, lays off for a ball. This one smoked out to left. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one fouled off.
Splitter was probably a little too cute there.
Efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
Okay. There we go.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Dude, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize it.
This might be a game that we just need to wash. I don't know. It's one dude. I know he's only going to get credit for 2 RBI, but he should get an assist for putting that runner on third and getting himself a double. This umpire zone is also getting really frustrating.
String together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasting.
He showed us one thing early in this game, and then he has tightened things up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's so layered, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Got him looked in. That ends the inning.
Okay, so we need to string together some things here. I'm hoping that we don't have to see Kikuchi for one more inning.
2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing.
Five hits on each side. They've just been able to get the hits that matter. They have the home run. They have the sacrifice fly after the double. And unfortunately, we get Kikuchi for another inning.
And the first offering,
right back to that same spot against him.
Foul ball there.
It's early, so 87.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
This one smacked
that
out to left
unfortunately isn't out.
Moniak makes the grab.
We're right there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Raleigh recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Ripped to short. Jump throw across his body. What a play. Inning over.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit.
All right, that's just how it's going to go today.
He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Saw a couple of those pretty well. The strikeout with Solano sucks, But the contact with Julio was good. We've had good contact with Julio. We've had good contact with Seiya. I mean, we drove that one into the ground, but we're not able to get it past the defenders. For the love of fuck, trackpad. Yeah, I don't know. This just might be a game that we just kind of need to toss. I don't like having that mentality. I like having that thought process, but I think there are times where it's just like, look, it's just not working today. I have a feeling that we'll end up with a solo home run, maybe an opportunity to try to come up with something, but we're not going to be able to get to it. I need them to take Kikuchi out. There is something about the way he pitches that we just do not deal well with. I don't know if it's his arm angle or the way it comes in. Fucking
right
fuck.
Shenton takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The third baseman, number 5, Yoan.
Here is Moncada.
We don't have anybody up in the bullpen, so we're kind of...
And first pitch fastball is in for
I'm stuck with Gilbert here. Not that it's a bad thing necessarily. Well, we can go with Hancock and Sacedo.
strike.
Man, the splitter. There's one pitch that I can take out of this fucking game. It's the splitter.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just missing there.
Fuck
It's
you,
a ball
man.
with 2 strikes.
Fuck you.
Just
Fuck
misses with that one.
you.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when
Oh
you
my
hit a pitch
God.
like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets
So we
it
will
down
stretch, and we
1-2.
have
Angels
we
go
have 9
quality
outs to
there.
work with.
They lead at 3-0. We're back in a
Okay.
new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
Let's see if we can
He
just get
pitched
anything
yesterday,
going
and
against
we'll
Jimmy
see it once
Garcia.
again.
Let's just anything.
And now the right
There you
fielder,
go.
Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2.
Four seam at 99, a curveball at 86, sinker at 97, sweeper at 88, circle change at 90.
That's to third.
Nope.
Throws to first.
Drove
One
it
up,
into
one
the
down.
ground.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
A Rosarena.
A little too
Now the
early on that
box
sweeper
comes
time.
up empty.
I had kind of the right
Swing there.
idea, though.
The
Just,
Mariners
obviously that's too
trailing by
early. We're
3
probably going to
here
drive
at
it into the
bottom of
ground
7th.
anyway. And we weren't able to get to it with
A little out front there as he swings
Seiya.
through it. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Suarez preparing
These
to
are
come
the
on
games
and be
that
the
are the most
57,
annoying.
Also throwing.
There's one dude ruining my life right now.
The
There we go.
changeup missing.
There we go.
1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's
Thank
fouled
you.
off. They'll do it again.
Wasn't sure if the game was gonna give that to me.
2-2 to count.
Thought that was gonna be a check swing, but it wasn't. Mercifully.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Thank you, Randy.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Work a walk, and let's see. Do we want to bring in?
I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ryan.
1 down.
So we're in what? We're in the bottom of the 7th. 1 away. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. That was the thought that we had. Let's stick to that idea.
First and one down for.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No, didn't go. Didn't go.
Appeal to third. He did not go around. Rosarena stands at first with 1 out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do.
I was looking for some movement on that. Thought that was going to be curveball. Yeah, not great. And got me with a circle change. So we try to give ourselves the advantage, and we don't do it too early on a circle change. After he left a pretty hittable fastball there.
And a first pitch fastball is
They are
in for
throwing
a
the
strike.
ball low, and I am just not willing to commit to it.
Garcia throw over.
Fuck off.
Rosarena dives back. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off.
We're done.
Misses.
We're done.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw
We're
to end the
throwing
inning.
away
That's the way to
opportunities.
pick up a pitcher.
It's when we're not doing well on offense. We're making poor decisions.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
And we have 4 games against these. We have 3 more games against this motherfucking team. And it doesn't get easier. We're stuck facing the Royals and the fucking Astros in a stadium I hate playing in. Then we get the Rockies. Then we get the goddamn Dodgers. This is not the time for us to start slumping and struggle. Fuck.
Welcome back, and a new arm on
That
the mound to
stupid
start the
fucking
eighth.
St.
Taylor
Louis series was
Saucedo.
miserable.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking
They
for
aren't even a
quality
good
pitches
fucking
out of
team,
the
and we
lineup.
were struggling
Gotta do
against them.
his best
At
to keep the
least
score right
the
where
Atlanta
it
Braves have the audacity to be a good team.
That one
Fucking
finds the zone.
God,
Strike
Saucedo.
one. Saucedo, a 6'4" lefty, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in
So we
Hawaii.
need to somehow,
You look at
like,
it,
exactly
these
split
are
that
spots
difference.
Where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Ryan Noda now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track.
Andy got
And
a
he makes the
terrible
catch.
jump on that. That was red.
And next for LA, Kevin Newman.
3 for
Maybe a
3
long
today.
shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball
I don't know,
1-1.
in all of our games, I don't know if we have ever hit for the cycle.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. Out number 3.
Okay. Hey,
And
good
the
job
Angels
by
are
our
gone
reliever
in
there.
order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
9 pitches in the inning. Moore, Shenton, Robles coming to the plate. So our good hitters are going to get another shot. We unfortunately have Shenton to get through lefty-lefty, but
The last
we
pitch
do have
4
2
days
righties
ago,
up.
so you should feel pretty fresh.
Rodriguez, Saya, Cal.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
4-seam at 95. Circle change at 85. Sweeper at 81, slider at 87, and a sinker at 94. See if do they want to stay low in the zone.
And that's it for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
That's outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And now it's even up.
They just threw that fastball by him.
We can't catch up to the fastball today.
Up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next
That's outside.
Slider that misses outside.
Shenton 2 strikeouts tonight. That's not good. Lock in here.
Gets a piece.
At least got a piece of it. Saw that one super late. That I kind of gave up on it, but thankfully stayed down enough at the PCI.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Phew.
Well,
My goodness. That was almost a strikeout.
But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And stepping in for the Mariners,
How do you want to
Shenton,
pitch?
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one out.
Sweeper at 78. I thought,
Activity in the
oh
bullpen for
god,
the
we have a couple
Angels.
lefties
Number
there.
57 getting ready to go. Quijada also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
We
and
just.
Is
that too late? Like, what's happening
He wants to
here?
get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
We're all right.
Gonna count
There
1
we go.
and 2.
Nice take. Both those pitches are right on the spot. You'd maybe try to let that first one go to make the umpire make the call.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Just hate seeing pitches that or swings that look that bad. Okay, second time we've been able to get to a pitch outside.
Keeps the
That's
at-bat
fine.
going
That's
with a
fine.
foul ball.
My brain said sweeper, and I was right. I didn't utter it out loud, but
And there's the ball.
it was very much watch that sweeper because we saw it break the other way in, and we were able to get to it,
8th pitch of the
break it
at-bat
out.
coming up. Swung on, belted.
That was unfortunately foul.
And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. No,
You know what, Shenton? That was a pretty good at bat. Lefty,
it's
lefty.
caught for the out.
Just trying to get something there.
Now back,
It's okay.
the designated
all right.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners.
Early on
0
it.
for 3 in this one. Swings and
Too
misses.
early on a circle change.
That's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run,
It's
from
a double
first,
play.
It feels like it's
Rengifo. There's one. Double play.
We can't get through.
They can't seem
We
to break
cannot get through with this
Getting
team.
over. Nothing across here.
It is
this half.
getting-
9th inning coming up.
It's getting frustrating here in Seattle. This is 4 or 5 games in a row where it just has not been clean. Even if you go back to the game, I believe it was game 2 of that St. Louis series. It was
all set for the start of the inning. At the
it was
plate.
3 home runs.
Shotwell.
It was back to back to back jacks, and that still almost wasn't enough. We almost blew it in Atlanta,
And a base hit up the
and they're
middle.
able to get through no problem. And we
he'll
misplay
turn
it
for
with
second.
Julio. We are getting
Throw in,
we are getting
and one pitch
frustrated.
into the inning. It's
We
a
are not
leadoff double.
focused.
all over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
God.
Just perfect.
Fucking damn it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taylor Saucedo gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
And
Mariners.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Emerson
Sit,
Hancock.
relax.
Just trying to
Settle
keep
the
this
fuck
one close
down.
here, and this is where a
God
bullpen can
damn
give
it,
their
I'm
players
so
a chance to
fucking
fight
annoyed.
back into the game.
Now, Luis Rengifo. That one lifted to left. A Rosarena moving under it. And there's one down.
So we should be trying to play for the...
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP
Nope,
this
that's the
year.
ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Should be looking for a double play here, but blew that opportunity.
Close one.
That's a
Doesn't get
strike.
the call.
That's a
And it's
strike.
2-1.
Good
That's a
spot there, but
strike,
didn't get the
man.
strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there.
Okay,
Gone. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
His confidence is
Fuck.
through the roof with the way he's been swinging.
Fuck
it
this
lately.
team.
He's on a really good run.
God damn it!
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with his swing.
Throw it in the
In
zone!
the box here.
Hancock, you motherfucker!
Still only one out here in the inning. Liner, base hit.
The third baseman, number 5.
Man at
Yohan.
first, Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. This one could be trouble. Coming home. Safe. It's 6-0. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
He was so late on that swing. He was so late on that fucking swing. It's an RBI double.
In there for strike one.
0-1.
This one's just a game. This one just got away from us. It's a couple of pitches that you'd really like to have back.
Out to short, Crawford. Gets it to first, and that's an out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Moniak.
Why is
stands
that?
in now and watches strike
Fuck
one.
You're
you.
not ready for that pitch. You're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
It's a nice job by Moore to make sure that, you know,
The way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
2 on, 2 outs.
at least
That
saved a
one
run.
hammered, but pulled foul. Right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2, 3,
Doubled
4
the
set
lead
to hit
in the
bottom
fucking
of the
top
ninth.
of the 9th.
It's the Angels 6 and the Mariners nothing.
Fuck. These are two teams that
game's a
have
bit of a
losing
blowout,
records,
so
and
let's
we
talk
are
about
just
something
not
random. Let's
performing
do
the
it.
way that we
Do you
should.
collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that one a little
Thank
below
you
the
for giving me
knees.
that check
And
swing.
it's 3-0.
Obviously, it's not a good time to even try and push the X button, but
And there's the automatic. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses
circle
at the
change.
initial offering.
Well, the leadoff man gets
Oof,
on.
man.
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one at
There we go.
95,
Okay.
missed up top, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's one of the best players in the game. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Solano leads off first with 1 away.
Just all out of sorts here.
That
That's
one
a
off
ball.
the mark, and that is ball
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there. And
Give me a
generating
fucking
so much
check
bat
swing every
speed.
once in a while, you son of a bitch!
Once you committed, they tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So it's their last chance
God
in this one.
fucking
Now it's
damn
the
it.
right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off.
He's throwing fastballs inside across the fucking plate. Stop swinging.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1
I
and
got 1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
Fucking fuck.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a
Chance to collect
3-0
himself
count.
now as he asks for time.
And we've swung at 2 pitches.
The M's down to their final strike. Fouls it off.
And we
still
just
1
can't
and 2.
keep anything straight. Holy fuck.
Off the catcher and rolls away. Solano up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
And
Ground
that's
ball, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start.
This
getting
is one of the
up and
more
down
frustrating
lineup.
losses that we've
You
had
never
this
know who's
season.
gonna
It's
come
a
up with
couple
the big
bad
hit, who's gonna
pitches
come out of the bullpen and get the big
that we
outs, but
give
it's a
up.
good
We
feeling,
can't
and
get
you wanna extend it.
around Newman.
6-0 is how this
He
one
was
ends.
he ended up 3 for
Chris
4, but
Singleton
we
and
gave
our
up that
entire
no doubter.
outstanding crew here at MLB
And then,
The Show. I'm
excuse me,
John
so
Johnson.
Lair got to a
We'll see you soon.
fastball that didn't stay as up and tight as I wanted. It kind of leaked over the plate. We had a weird play in center field. It wasn't a clean game, and the frustration was building. It's been a lot of pitching staffs that maybe aren't the best in the world, but we are just struggling to pick up what they're doing. How many balls did we have that were skied in the air that we just golf swinged? Golf swung, whatever. It's just a golf swing at it. It just pops like straight up into the zone or into the sky. easy outs. It's drilled into the ground. It's a double play. We got caught trying to steal a couple of times. Just some poor decisions there. It's not what you want. It's a frustrating way for this series to start. And if you look, it's 3, 5, 6, 7 of the 10 hits are between these 4 players. Newman's your player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Knocked in 2, scored 1. It really should get an assist. Soler knocked in 2 on the 2-run home run, but it was Shanuel, I believe, that got that other RBI that probably should have been Newman's, because Newman had a nice hit into the corner that put the runners in scoring position. Noda was 2 for 4 and scored both times. Suarez gets the save, his 3rd of the season. Kikuchi gets the win, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Really couldn't pick up what he was doing. His pitch mix was really weird. And so it made that fastball come in a little bit quicker. We were pretty consistently late on it, and I think we were stuck in a rocking chair for about the whole game, just pushing on the throttle and yanking it back, and it's just us just swinging all over the place. I feel like I really struggle against lefties. I don't know if that's true, but it just seems like there's something about lefties that we just don't, maybe we don't see them enough. We don't have enough experience with them. I don't know. The lineup's been weird. I mentioned that earlier. But hey, it's going to happen. We're going to play down to our opponent sometimes. We only had 5 hits. We gave up 10 to them, and we struggled. I mean, we won the last game against the Cardinals because we were actually able to hold them down on it. We misplayed. It's just a mess. Gilbert gets the loss. He gave up 3 earned and 7, 5 hits. 8 strikeouts, no walks. Bliss, 1 for 2. Rodriguez, 1 for 4 with a double. Moore was 0 for 2 with a walk. Solano, 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So, we just need to flush this one. I don't think there's anything really to glean from it. It was a bad game. I think that we ended up out of rhythm with the pitching. I think that happens when we give up hits. And it's just kind of like the best examples are we strike out a batter, give up a hit, get a double play, and then that next inning, give up a hit, and then there's not a double play. And it's that difference in the speed where we're just a little quick here, a little slow there, and then the bats we just weren't able to figure out. And we dropped this one 6-0. Got a little wild. It got a little out of hand there at the end, but we'll try to wash this one off and go again against Reed Detmers. 7-13 with a 4.34 ERA. Taking on Brian Wu, 17-3 with a 2.73 ERA. Let's rip a pack here. The lot banner. And a silver Luis Garcia. All right, well, that will do it. A frustrating way to start this Los Angeles Angels series, but we haven't played particularly well here in the month of September. We have a couple of wins against the Tampa Bay Rays, but we did lose 0-2. The Atlanta series was tight. The St. Louis series was tight, minus this last one. This one got weird, but it just isn't. It hasn't felt super comfortable, and we have not felt like we've been in a good, consistent, steady rhythm with the at-bats. There's always some weird game that throws everything off, but we'll try again tomorrow, and that'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you'd like more, subscribe over here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Playlist, this morning's video. Thanks again for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks again for watching.